Hey, did you guys know, did you know that in Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, at the naval prison that houses some of the most dangerous men on earth, that the guards there are specially trained? Now, I know this because I went there. I went to Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, to do shows for fucking us. Yeah, for the troops. They weren't like, here's the 9/11 planners, why don't you give them a giggle? That'd be insane if they're like, get in there and you make Khalil Sheikh Mohammed laugh. And I'm like, what the fuck? And he's like, ha ha ha, I like, he's a funny guy.
Dinner was absolutely delicious. So we were starting off with the potatoes. First, I'm melting a stick of butter in the microwave and just pouring that on a sheet pan. Then I'm sprinkling some garlic and herb seasoning all over the top and just spread that out all over your pan. Now I'm taking some Parmesan cheese and freshly shredding that over the top. Now you're gonna take your yellow potatoes and then just cut those in half. Then you're gonna place them cut side down in that butter garlic mixture. Then you're gonna bake it at 400 degrees for 25 to 30 minutes, and I put it on the bottom rack. And now for our...
The fuck were these people thinking?
What is this? Okay, look at this. Look at this. This is our only walkway.
Mexicans. Oh no, it's just a little bit of everybody. Everybody says busting my hump. Filipinos. Do you want garlic knots? Ukrainians.
I feel like at any moment I would be sitting here and the door could open. Too many options.
You know, when I'm down here taking shit and I run out of toilet paper, I can just yell down and say, hey.
To it.
Step on it. Heyo.
Nice fixtures, and then there's that outside of the shower, and then the door opens out.
I don't care what your grandma taught you, this is the better way to cook sweet potatoes. Soft in the middle, caramelized on the outside, and actually packed with flavor, not just sugar.
Sal, keep hitting buttons on the thing. Just the one avocado? Yeah. Now just duck down. Yeah, reach up with one hand and now just keep tapping the keys.
Pork chops. I am using 6 of these medium to thin cut pork chops, and I have made these before. They are fantastic. These are my crispy, crunchy brown sugar pork chops. First, to a separate bowl, you're going to add about 3/4 cups each of grated Parmesan cheese, brown sugar, and Italian style breadcrumbs. And then now to a separate bowl, you're going to add around a cup or so of mayonnaise, and this time I am adding a tablespoon or so of Dijon mustard. Just mix that up real well. Now you're going to grab a baking dish, throw those pork chops in, and season them really well, however you want. Now you're going to spread that mayo mixture very thinly on those pork chops, and then you're going to dip it in that breadcrumb mixture, just like this. And when you're done with that, you are going to spray the tops with oil.
Throw me up some toilet paper.
Because it's obviously a shower, but it holds water. A lot of water.
What the hell?
The light's up there. If you want to turn the light on, see the light switch?
That is unique. To access the attic from the bathroom.
Grab yourself 3 or 4 medium-sized sweet potatoes and slice them lengthwise right down the middle. Don't overthink it. In a bowl, add some high-quality olive oil, cinnamon, maple syrup, salt and pepper, and vanilla extract, just because. Give it a whisk until it turns.
I got a pizza delivery for Tonka Jahari.
I'm Tonka Jahari, but I would never order a whole pizza for myself. I mean, I'll take it, but...
Yeah.
I mean, you guys have to believe me, I would never order a whole pizza just for myself. No. It's like totally not mine, but I am Tonka Jahari. I mean, I don't even, it's not even my pizza. I don't even... It's not my pizza. I would never eat a whole pizza by myself. I would never even eat it. I would never even eat it.
No shame you, dude.
But I'm not gonna like not waste food though.
It's fine, Tonka.
1, what is behind this door? 2, how do you get to that door?
We're just kind of looking around, and you can kind of see there's a door way up here. There's no stairs leading.
To a syrup, drop some of the sweet potatoes in and coat them up, but make sure you smother the flat side. On a lined baking sheet using parchment paper, lay them down flat, bake on 400 degrees, you know the rules, and about an hour later, you'll have a nice little side dish you can eat anywhere at any time. Man, Picasso, follow me for more.
It was at 425 for 25 to 30 minutes. These potatoes came out so amazing. The kids loved them. And the pork chops came out perfect as well. This really is the best pork chop recipe. It is juicy and just so delicious.
So when you go to Gitmo, you don't just buy a ticket, right? You fly to Florida, and a military plane picks you up, and they take you to the base. And you're greeted by high-ranking naval officers, and they're pretty formal. They go, thank you for coming. We're all excited for your show. We're going to put you in the special housing unit. Let us know if you need anything. And you go, thanks very much. And then they pass you off to some Marines who are a little different. And then first thing these guys said to me, they go, you want to see some shit? I go, yeah, fuck yeah, of course, yes. So these guys put me in a Jeep, and they took me to a hilltop. And right away, they're like, you shouldn't be up here, man, this is classified. I go, you just fucking drove me here. And they're like, all right, good point. And they point to this white building in the distance. They go, that's level 4. That's what you see on the news. I go, wow. And then they tell me this fascinating insight. They tell me that the guards there are specially trained. So I assume they're talking about Navy SEALs. They go, no, no, no. They're trained for their demeanor, how they carry themselves. I said, what do you mean? They said, well, the prisoners often protest their imprisonment by throwing their feces and their urine in the guards' faces. And the guards are not allowed to retaliate. They're only allowed to say 2 things back to the prisoner when that happens. They're allowed to say, are you hungry? Or, are you thirsty? That's it. And if the guard, it's funny when you think about it. If the guard does retaliate, the guard can be court-martialed, meaning you can go to prison for retaliating against someone who threw shit and piss in your face. This is what it's like to be the father of a 6-year-old boy. My son, yeah, that's called an A1 setup. That's why I'm a big-time